Another big trending story this week is the Danish deception. Okay, this whole concept has been trending on TikTok, and it is because reality TV alum Onyeka Ehie, I'm so sorry, girl. I'm most likely butchering the name. A reality TV alum has taken to TikTok to express a 26-part series that she calls The Danish Deception, in which she details how she says she was scammed by a man claiming to be a Danish prince. According to her, he wooed her with luxury vacations, expensive gifts, and grand promises, and then slowly started asking for money, loans, and financial help, which eventually snowballed into hundreds of thousands of dollars lost. She says he was hiding a gambling addiction, fabricated elite background stories, and manipulated her trust. The series has sparked huge conversations on social media, with many people shocked at the deception, but also using the story as a warning about romance scams, showing how easily love bombing and charm can mask serious red flags. So I'm gonna share this video with you guys so you can, if you're a big visual person like me, let us well,
And
not
I
let
just want to
us.
say, I have been avoiding, like, I've been seeing this pop up on my TikTok a lot. I just have been avoiding it because I'm like, I don't got time for a 26 or 28, 29 part series about nothing.
Well, shout out to this girl. She broke it down into 2 minutes. So let's take a listen.
Here's the viral Danish deception story that everyone's talking about, summed up in 2 minutes. So former Bachelor contestant Onyeka has dropped a 27-part TikTok series exposing how her husband scammed her and their loved ones out of over $300,000. Onyeka met him while on holiday in Croatia and they clicked instantly. They were inseparable. He was tall, handsome and charming, and he was rich. He had a job as a CEO earning over $400,000. The only problem she saw is that he is from Denmark and she lives in the USA. When she returned home to the US, they quickly fell into an intense long-distance relationship. He starts flying her out all over the world to see him, Saint-Tropez, Cannes, and he's giving her lavish gifts. They are obsessed with each other, they're in love, and they get married very quickly so he can start the process of moving to the US. But then it all starts going wrong and the money requests start rolling in. He tells her that an apartment complex he's invested in Denmark urgently needs repairs, and so she sends him $6,000. Then he tells her that all of his available money, around $300,000, has been temporarily frozen by the IRS or Danish authorities so they can conduct a tax investigation. So he's now saying he has pretty much no access to any money. So at this point, she's now paying for everything, flights, hotels, and constant trips, because remember, they're still long distance. And he starts needing money for more and more emergencies. She sends him another $5,000 after there's a fire in the apartment complex. Then he tells her he's $300,000 in tax debt. She sends him $15,000 to help clear the debt. Then he asks her for another $3,000 to help out a friend. And these requests just keep coming until he owes her thousands of dollars. But then she finally learns the truth of where all the money's been going. It turns out he has a severe gambling addiction. These apartments he owns, they don't exist. And she finds out that he actually scammed his own friend out of $200,000. He also owes her mum $10,000 and is forging documents to make it look like he's going to pay the money back. He isn't. And he's taken $3,000 off of her sister. So after finding all of this out, you think, she's gonna leave him. Wrong. He actually decides that he's gonna leave her. He demands a divorce and says he's disappearing back to Denmark and that she'll never see him again. After he left, she discovered that he'd been dating and scamming multiple other women. She's now telling her story on TikTok to millions of people, and she's building a case to try and have him prosecuted. Here's the viral Danish deception story that everyone's talking about, summed up in 2 minutes. So former Bachelor contestant Onyeka has dropped a 27-part TikTok series.
Let me tell you something before we continue. I am not sending no man no money. Point blank, period. I sent Rebecca a meme. Like, there's certain stuff that it's just like, it would never be me. It would never be me. And let me tell you something. I'm a very nice person. Like, if you need something, baby, I'm going to be there. But I'm going to be there, like, physically. If you need some love, if you need some support, thousands of dollars, baby, I'm trying to buy a house. I'm not sending you no money. I might send you a little $5 for you to buy coffee, but even still, like, I'll just buy you the coffee and send it to you. I'm not sending you the money. Thousands of dollars is insane. And I think as women, sometimes we try to, like, when we're so in love, you try to look past the red flags and you're like, oh, no, baby, that's green. I don't know what you're talking about. But baby, the red flags are in fact red. And if you always listen to your gut feelings, always Why are you sending these men money?
And I don't think, like, for me, like, my idea is like, oh, I'm never gonna send a man money or
No,
nothing
I'm not
like that.
sending
Like,
them money.
I'm not sending a man thousands of dollars and thinking like consistently. You, mind you, at what point do you ask questions? I think, like, I get it. Some of us want to be in love so bad, want to make sure that we got the title of being married. Like, we want to sit there and ignore all these red flags and think that they're pink. Baby, look at me. I look like a walking red flag right now, right? But you're not going to sit here and tell me that it's Valentine's Day. Like, you just can't do that. So it's just like, I'm so glad I didn't get involved in that whole, like, the 12, 24, 80, whatever part series. And this is my problem. And I feel like I brought this up a while ago in a different episode. Everybody thinks that they can be Risa Tisa, right? And everybody thinks that their situation is going to garner as much, like, attention and everything like that. Because, like, the videos that I have seen about this Danish deception thing, no one is looking at her as like, oh my God, poor you type of thing. They're looking at her like, girl, foolish you. That's what it's giving, right? Because at what point do you think, I sent you the first $1,000? Okay, cool. Got it. You sat here and involved your family now? Your family like, you not getting receipts about nothing? Like, I get it. He showed you the lavish trips, this, that, and the third. If somebody tells me that they going through issues with the IRS and you're asking me to consistently send you money, why is the question not, well, aren't they going to flag the money that I'm sending you? Like, I just don't understand. Where do we sit here and ask actual questions? Like, and to Shayla's point, where people are like, well, don't say that it never could be you, because it could. Why would I be sending a man thousands of dollars, including my mama and my sister, in the whole sending him money type of thing? Why would I ever do that? Like, what?
If you've ever watched on Netflix, it's like the Tinder Swindler. It's a kind of like really similar case to this. And it's just like, ladies, stand up. And also men, right? Because I know there are women that will use men to the brim for their money and for their coins. I'm just saying, like, it gets to a point. I'm all for helping. If my man need help, I'ma help you out. But there's just certain things that is like, well, no. I'd be like, oh, babe, just don't take me on a private jet. Take that money. Cause it's like, oh, you think you, baby. One thing about me, men think they smart, but I'm like 5 steps ahead. So it's like, oh, babe, don't worry. Just don't take me on a flight or this vacation. Use that money to help yourself out.
Yeah,
That's you being caring.
It's just like, I can't think about, like, in the span of like a month, you asking me for a total of like $6,000. And
I don't even make enough to give you that.
I'll be looking at you like, so what you got going on? Like, it sounds like you got a lot happening, and maybe you just need to focus on you for right now. Right. And then the fact that he is divorcing her is even more.
And that's the thing about men that is so baffling. I'm over here breaking my back for you, gave you nearly $100,000, and now you want to leave me after I helped you out. Like, oh my, men will do the most wildest thing. Now you got. Now you without the money, without the man, and looking stuck. That's why I'm all pro being nice to these men, but also very much match energy. Because when they want to leave you, they will cut you.
I was telling Shayla about this the other day, how, like, I saw this thing on TikTok where this guy was like, he basically said to this girl, like, I don't know what karma you're dealing with from the past, but I can't stop cheating on you. And I was like, yo, there's certain things.
They make up stuff in their head.
You couldn't say that to me.
So now you cheating on me for now. God sent you that karma. You are the karma warrior. It was your duty to cheat on me. Like, please. Don't piss me off. Ladies, stand up. Don't send these men no money. If you're married, like, that's a little bit different. Like, I'll understand or be more like, I get it. Like, you guys are married. Of course, you're going to help your husband. But if you just started dating, even like 2 years in, I may slide you a good like $300. I may. Once we hit the thousands range, we got to be married.
I think for me, I don't think like I have a problem with the idea of sending a man
Rebecca,
money.
you would send the man $1,000? No, let's answer that before. Would you send the man $1,000? Y'all been dating for 2 years. You sending him $2K?
It depending on what it is, I could if I got it, and if I know it's something like, what's the difference of me sending him $2K or buying him a gift for $2K? Like, what would be the difference?
I'm not buying a $2,000 gift, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think the problem for me isn't the
You
fact
haven't
that
said yes, or you said yeah, you would.
I said, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem sending a man $1,000, depending.
Yeah, but hit my girl up, honey. She down for you. I'm down for a man, but I'm not sending you $2,000.
No.
That's like rent.
No.
No.
Wait. I said, if the questions I ask warrant, like, I feel like what you're asking for warrants.
He's for an apartment. He's trying to buy an apartment.
Can my name be on the apartment? Because at this point.
Yeah, your name could be on it. That's the thing. Men be lying. They're gonna sell you a whole thing. AI is amazing right now. They're gonna send you a fake.
Why would
document.
But it's like, if he's going there for a apartment, why wouldn't I be a part of the process with him? Like, I will sit there and be at the place with them. Like, I just feel like I don't have the idea and the concept of sending a man money. Obviously, if it's $1,000, I'm asking a lot of intense questions. But if it's like $300, okay, cool. Here you go, babe.
Yeah, mine's not that.
But like, I feel like the problem for me is people don't ask enough questions and they're too gullible. Like, you allow everything to sound cool, cute. Like, the moment I feel like, but that's why I say some people don't got enough discernment at all. Because for me, if a man keep asking me for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, you got this problem, you got that problem.
I'm not about to go in debt for you. Baby, you take out that loan. I'm not taking nothing. Baby, one thing my mom put in my brain is she don't play about her social security, no information. Even when I get mail, baby, I gotta put it into like little paper. She got me a paper shredder to ensure that no data is put out. You think I'm about to give you thousands of dollars? I don't care. I'm not giving you my social security. I'm not giving you none of that info. Like, we gotta be married, and maybe then I'll think about it. And like Rebecca said, I need to ask questions. I need to be with you to tour the place. If I'm about to drop $2,000, $100,000 on anything that's under your name, I need to be a part of the process right like, there.
FaceTime you. He said that the apartment caught fire. FaceTime, let me see the damage. I need, because I'm sure there's a Home Depot. You could get this type of wood instead of this wood, and now knocked off $300. Like,
FaceTime, you know, is not enough. I need to be there. Fly me out. Fly me out. I need to be there with the people. I need to talk to the contractor, the closing people. I need to talk to everybody, because, and this is also like, I try not to let like my trauma and like trust issues get in the way of like finding love. But it's like every single time I am proven like this is why I got my trust issues.
And this is like a complete caveat from everything. I tell people this all the time. I'm like, I have trust issues. I don't believe in nothing. Like, and it's like, it's to the point where like, I don't even believe like your location. Like, if I call you, turn the camera. Like, and this is why I also tell people, like, I'm the type of person, because I question everything, it's so bad to the point where like, if you send me a photo, I'm saving that photo and I'm looking at the metadata.
Oh, she taught me that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm looking at the metadata, because that's how I found out a man talk about something. Oh, sorry, my brother just had his kid. He sent me a photo of this baby, and the baby was born on a Thursday, but you sent me this photo on a Sunday. Talk about something. Yeah, he was just born, and the photo's from Dallas. You talk about you just saw the baby, and you currently in Newark. How that make sense?
People will men will look you in your eye and say they care about you. Oh, you're so this, that, the third. The next day, ghost your ass. Do not listen. Don't listen to people. Like, that's what I say. You could talk to me all you want and sell me like all of these dreams and oh my God, yes. Oh, when we, baby, te ponen un sueño, a whole dream, a castle, we're this, we're that. You just gotta out here, girl, and keep it pushing, because these men will have you out here looking like fools. And that's why I say it's so important for you to like love yourself and know your worth. Because if you let other people dictate your worth, it's not gonna be a good
And
outlook.
I just want to say, quick caveat. I don't want nobody. First off, that's my word of the
Right.
day.
I'm like, take a shot every time Rebecca says caveat, and you're gonna be drunk.
Girl, we're gonna be turning up in the club. Yeah. But I don't want anybody to think that we're just bashing men. We talk about these specific men in this situation because there's gonna be that man who's like, you can never make a woman happy.
No, and
You're
I would women too. I just don't like liars. Don't lie to, and the thing is like there's no reason to lie. There is absolutely like I'm such a real blunt person, and Rebecca is too. And we might get backlash for it because it's like, or people don't tell us stuff because it's like, oh, you know how she gonna be. And that's fine. I prefer to be that type of person. You don't need to lie to me. Don't tell me, don't sell me all of these things. If you know you're not about it. Like, why?
It's like you didn't even need to tell me all of that. Like, and honestly, like I said, Shayla has said this. We are very kind people, but we are also very blunt, right?
Mhm.
And Shayla's more compassionate than me, but like there's certain things where we will be understanding. You don't have to lie to me. Honestly, I tell people all the time, if you tell me the truth, cool, calm, collected, like it is. I understand life happens. Like I'm also very
Right.
understanding from that retrospect. But if you lied to me and the situation wasn't even something like, and I find out what the true situation was, you
Mhm.
didn't even need to tell me all of that. Because, like,
Right.
even in this case about the Danish deception, if his whole thing was having a gambling problem and you got an addiction, if you told me the truth and I am your wife,
Right.
through thick and thin, better or for worse, we're going to figure that out. But the fact that you lying to me, taking money from me, my sister, my mama, everybody I got, I'm taking out loans
Mhm.
to feed your addiction. It's like,
I
and
could
then
have been helping you get out of the addiction, but you don't want to tell me about it. So now we knee deep in loan debt, in debt in general, and now I'm single because you dumped me.
I was gonna say, it's not even a we no more. It's a you in debt.
Girl, it's so baffling to me. And again, like Rebecca said, I'm not just coming from men. I'm saying women too, because women are also be the Tinder swindlers. But as women, as a woman, I can only speak for my point of view.
Like,
If y'all man, give us your horror stories, because I know for a fact that there are some horror stories that men have. I'm not denying that.